Hi Earthling, I'm Trice. In this video, you are going to learn the 6th sign that your love is coming your way. Today is my 10-year wedding anniversary, and all 6 of these signs were present when I first met my husband, and 3 months later, he proposed. So if you have all 6, expect love to show up quickly. And if you want some money to go with that love, and you want it to come easy, just download the map to Think Rich in the description below. Sign number 1. You are excited, but you are not desperate. These are 2 very different energies, and I have experienced both. And one gets you a whole lot of pain and sorrow, and the other one is attracting the love of your life. When I was in college, I thought I had met my soulmate, Jason Bryan. He was my boyfriend, I was his girlfriend. Our world was fireworks of awesomeness. And then he dumped me. But I could not get over it. I could not let it go. My heart was pining for him. Even though he was not over at my house, I was wondering what he was doing, who he is with. And there was no peace in my heart. I was a hot mess is what I was. And I was just living for information about what Jason was doing. So if you happen to be doing that, you know love is going to stay away because you reek of desperation. Now, on the other hand, when I was manifesting my husband, I was just so excited. I was so excited about getting a long-term relationship and attracting my soulmate that I was having incredible fun with it. I threw myself a wife-in-training birthday party and asked for marriage-type gifts because I was celebrating that I was going to get married, going to get this committed relationship, even though the person hadn't showed up. Now, this was exciting, but it wasn't every day of my life that I was like, I must have my soulmate. So if you're excited and happy about the unfolding of your love coming to you, you know it's a true sign that you're vibrating at the energy and the frequency that they exist at, and they are on their way. Sign number 2, love is in the air, and you don't feel jealousy. When I was manifesting my husband, my brother got engaged and married. My sister got engaged and married. My cousin got engaged and married. These were all signs that love was flowing to me. So if you've been seeing love in your universe and been jealous of it or angry of it, flip that switch. It means you are attracting it. Bless the thing that you want, and then you will soon get it. Sign number 3 that love is flowing your way is you are doing new things. To attract something new, you have to do something new. And you will see that the universe will lead you in a direction. I met my husband simply because my roommate said, hey, they're having a party downtown. It's dressed to impress. Put something splashy on and let's roll. That was something new. She had never invited me to a party. She wasn't a party girl. And so it was a new adventure that brought me right into the arms of my loved one. This is the completely opposite of being stuck in a rut. So if you feel stuck and you want to attract the love of your life, shake it up. Get your hair cut. Do just anything different. Shifting the vibration a little bit can shift the vibration a lot to attract the love of your life. Now, if you're questioning these signs, try them on somebody that you know. I have this girlfriend. She is fabulous, but she is sitting in her cocoon of depression, not trying anything new. You can clearly see how it's going to be very hard to attract her soulmate that she so desperately wants. Sign number 4, you are following your intuition. Intuition is real. It's just tricky to trust if you've never practiced it. The way you know it's intuition is that first it comes to you with no emotion. It just is like a thought or a idea kind of out of thin air, as opposed to, let's say you're thinking of flying and you instantly feel fear. That's not intuition, that's fear, because the emotion came before the spark of inspiration. I really think following my intuition was why I got my husband so fast. It can show up in a whole bunch of ways, like me throwing my wife in training birthday party. I mean, obviously I was inspired to do that. There's no handbook for that, but it kept evolving. I was like, oh, I should redecorate my house. And then that led me to thinking, oh, maybe I should feng shui my house for love and attracting my soulmate. So I opened the book and I noticed, oh my gosh, my house is totally not set up for the love of my life. He has no end table at the bedside to put a drink in his book. I zipped on over to the kitchen. There were no supplies for cooking lovely meals because I don't cook. I rectified the situation and he showed up within 1 month. And somebody asked me in the comments, well, does that mean I should buy a wedding dress? Maybe. Everybody's intuition is different. But if you have to ask somebody else, then maybe not. Maybe take a picture of it or go try on wedding dresses. You will know. You will know. Your heart will know to do it, to follow the impulse. Sign number 5 that you are attracting your soulmate. You are ready. You feel ready. And it's easier for me to explain this. I always had a boyfriend. I always wanted a relationship since really pretty much since I knew what they were. And I got my first relationship at 18. But as the years passed, I really started to grow this idea that I never really wanted to get married. I just liked this dating thing. And it wasn't until about a decade later that I decided that I wanted to have a committed, long-term, lifeline relationship. Only when I got to that point did my soulmate show up for me. Of course, all those other boyfriends were wonderful and joyous, but I was not ready for a committed lifetime relationship. So you just have to ask yourself, what are you ready for? You can attract anything you want. Maybe it's Mr. Right Now, or maybe it's Mr. Forever or Mrs. Forever. But if you are ready, it will show up for you. And the last final sign is that you have raised the bar. You have raised your expectations on what to expect. Now, I guess some people can go overboard with this, but my experience was that the older I got, the more I realized what I wanted to create in this life. I wanted to have children. I was spiritual but not religious. I loved to travel. I am ambitious, very ambitious, and I wanted my partner to be ambitious. It is this evolved list that this is the type of person. My soulmate has these type of qualities. I don't want to hook up with a couch potato who doesn't want to go anywhere or travel anywhere and is happy with the status quo, because I like to climb the mountain, so to speak. In doing this, there was a little bit of fear or guilt because I'm like, well, who do I think I am? And at first I felt that that was kind of like not the way you were supposed to do it, but you can clearly see how I had it backwards. In order to have a soulmate, that means that's a person that beats to the same drum-ish that you beat to, that they want to have the same types of adventures with you. They want to have similar types of family goals and ambition goals with you. There can be no other way to go on the same path as you would go on different paths. Attract your soulmate by putting all the things that you really want them to have on your list. That is a sure sign that you are getting closer and closer and closer. I started a list like this, and I dated 3 guys, and the third one was my husband. Now, if you want some money to go with that wealth, check out the map to Think Rich in the comments below. And until next time, ciao!